I think at the end of this discussion, the issue at hand is whether taking out the two sentences that the planning board inserted substantially alters or does not substantially alter the text. That, at the end of the day, that's the discussion. My argument will be that it does not. It doesn't take away any rights from anybody, doesn't afford any more rights to anybody. I think the intent of the ordinance is replacing one structure with another. It does by no means create new trailer lots. It doesn't reduce new trailer lots. It simply is a replacement. And I think with or without the two sentences that the planning board inserted, the legislation has the same force and effect, to be my attention. And therefore, it does not substantially alter, which therefore will allow you to vote on it today after public hearing.
Pete, you got weigh in on this a little bit?
Well, you got, obviously, the planning board has spoken to someone that has a different opinion from, who Toby spoke with. I don't know that I can come back one way or the other, right? Time to look at it, but I guess the question is, the reason that this was brought up at all was to make it easier, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, to make it easier for those who had single wide mobile homes on property to replace and put a single wide back. So I think both the planning board and the commissioners are, if I'm right, that was the reason behind the language to start with. And in looking at the proposed adding the language regarding, having a water meter, first thing that came to my mind was, suppose these people had a well there, and they didn't have it was not hooked up to county water. In other words, I think you should be looking at trying to make it easier, for folks who, for whatever reason, maybe never hooked up and never had a water meter put in. There could be situations where someone might have had a mobile home, placed on a piece of property, for a parent died, they never got over to pay the fee, because the fee could have been too much at that time. So, you know, I'm just thinking there are a lot of what ifs with those three requirements of having electricity, having sewer, and having water. And whether or not taking that out is substantial, because eventually, if you keep going back to the 30-day period and coming back to y'all, it's like a dog chasing its tail. It's just a continuous cycle. That's about all that I my opinion on it.
Mr. Chairman, if